What's up, family and friends? How are you? Welcome. And as I was doing before, the internet went back, so I connect to my phone about completed. So I titled this "Completed," which I've been explaining about asking us to tell you that believe in the Bible to tell me one tangible thing, not make believe that God began in your life, that you believe he will complete, especially when they tell you the day Jesus is coming. Because Philippians chapter 1 verse 6 tell you that being confident of this very thing, that he who begun a good work in you will finish it, or we complete it, or we end it, we terminate it on the day of Jesus Christ. So it makes you believe many things. Make you have that confidence on the unknown, in something that is not real. You believe in heaven and hell that does not exist. You have that confidence. Oh, you have confidence in something you cannot prove. You have confidence in what your ministers are saying, what your pope, what your pastor, what your spiritual leader or daddy in the Lord, what they said. You have confidence. You're walking because of them. You are doing what they really say. So you have that confidence. You have confidence in what you saw in your dream and all that. So, but when you read that very well, I want you to tell me, you yourself, not just believing what is written in the Bible, because it's in the Bible. You're supposed to know, as that pastor in Ghana said, that he says some scriptures in the Bible, they are senseless and stupid. It's all of them, not some of them. All of them, everything written in the Bible, they are senseless and stupid because they are imitation. They are not original. Right? So imitation is imitation. And the wise people don't go with imitation, they go with the original. So, but I want also, if you believe that God began anything in your life, God began anything in your life, then I want you to tell me when God began that thing in you. When did God began that thing in you? You believe God began anything in you? I need the date. I need date. Date, please. Give me the date that God began that thing. Prove it. It was God. You have to prove to me that it was God that began it. Not just you believe that God began it. No, you prove to me or prove to anyone that asks you that it is actual. Prove what you say or what you believe, that God began that in your life. So date. Give us the date. And also then tell us when God will complete it. Because you believe that God knows the end from the beginning. So if God began anything, there must be a set date, just like as contractors do. You know, when you are contracted, they say, oh, so date, you have to finish it. You say, you agree, then it's signed. So if men have date, set down date for completion of something they started, God should do better. So God knows the end from the beginning. Don't tell me, oh, you don't know the date it will happen. You're supposed to know, because God said in Jeremiah 33 verse 3, he said, call to me, I will answer you and show you great and mighty things you know not. So God should, if he say you don't know, that's okay. But if you believe in that God that know all things, that God that know the end from the beginning, he's supposed to give you the date he will complete it. But they didn't give you any date. They tell you the day of Jesus Christ. What day is the day of Jesus Christ? According to the Bible, it has passed. But you still believe in it, still waiting for Jesus Christ to come. And you say nobody know the date, only God. So if only God know the date, let God make it known to you. Jesus did not say God, the Father will not reveal it to anyone. He did not say that. In fact, Jesus said that whatever was hidden will be revealed. So if God began anything in your life or in you, give me the date. Then, and give me the date he will complete it. The day he will finish it. Stop living by make-believe. It does not make sense. No God can do anything for you, and no God has done anything for you. No God has done anything for you, and no God will complete or do anything for you. You are the doer, not any God. No God is the doer. Every God are inactive. Every God, including your God, whether you say it's Jehovah, Yahweh, Allah, or Jesus, all of them are not doers. None of them can do anything for you. All of them are useless. All of them are powerless. They cannot do anything except you make them do that. In other words, you do something and say you ascribe it to them, but they are not the one doing anything. But personally, I want to talk to you personally. There is something you have started in this life or in this world, just like when you say you want to marry, right? You have started it, you have to complete it. But it's not also a must. Maybe along the line you'll find out, no, it's not what you think. That man is not what you thought, or that woman is not what you thought. Of course, you can still change your mind and stop it. But if you have started any good thing in your life, in your family, complete it. No, allow any uncompleted chores or something, like you are doing your laundry. Let me use laundry for example. You have dirty clothes in your house. You want to wash all of them. You don't wash some of them and leave the other ones. No, when you know you can do that, you complete your laundry. You start washing them, you finish them. Unless you get sick or you cannot do that anymore. Even if you cannot do it, you look for somebody to help you finish it because they are dirty. You don't want to leave dirty clothes in your house while you can wash them. You have machine to wash them, or you have somebody that can help you wash them, especially when you have machine to wash them. You have to complete what you started. It is in your hand. It is in your power. It is in your hand to complete what you started. Whether it's business, whatever it is not any God that will do that. You don't need any God to start a business and complete it or do it very well until you succeed. You are the one that have the absolute power to make it work, to make it happen. So whatever you started, you must complete it. Stop saying you are waiting for God to come and do anything. Like when you watch The Slave, for those of you that have data to go to YouTube, you'll find out the slaves, because slaves have no gun, the slaves have no man to fight for them or anything. What was their hope? In God. They have confidence that one day God will come, God will save them. But they don't know that the one that will fight and save themselves. No God saved the slaves. The slave master will never will never free their slaves. It is the slaves that we are fighting to save themselves free. Some of them were running away. That's how they get their freedom. But those that are waiting for God did not set them free. No, it is their fellow human being that stand up saying, you know what? We have been torturing these people. We have been using these people. Let us mellow it. They changed it. They didn't even set them free, especially in America. So they introduced another form of it. Even in Africa, they introduced form of it. So but it is the slaves that will stand up and said, let us deliver ourselves. We have to set ourselves free. No one but the slaves that can set themselves free. And if you have started making that plan to set yourself free, complete it. Even if somebody snitch and leak it, don't worry. Continue again if you're still alive. No condition is permanent, and the truth will prevail. What is the sign that truth has prevailed? Freedom. Wherever truth prevails, you see freedom. People are free. Free to do anything that human can do. They are free to do that without restriction, without anybody coming to tell them, no, you will not do that. Maybe you started that dream, you started that journey. You have to complete it. Half done is not complete. What you started and stopped halfway, it is not complete yet. Whatever it is, whatever maybe business or work or something you say you are going after, that, complete it. You can complete it. Don't let anxiety, don't let fear, don't let worry weigh you down. Don't let distractions, make you forget it and it become uncompleted project, uncompleted building. Take your time. It is your thing. When I planned to build the family house in the village, I don't compete with anyone. They say build upstairs. I'm not building. I'm not building upstairs, I'm building downstairs. That's what I decided to do. I started it and I completed it. I did not wait for anybody. I did not pray to any God, nothing. Because I know you have to work. I work to make the money to build it. So whatever you started, but you see many people have uncompleted building, uncompleted business, uncompleted many things because they did not plan well and they did not have the mind to continue to the end. Maybe they are competing with others, comparing themselves with others, having fears, having worries and all that. But before you know it, boom, boom, I finish it. Whether it take me years is nobody's business because it is mine. It is what I wanted to do and I completed it. That is, it applies to everything you are doing in this life. Whatever you started, you have the power to complete it. No devil can stop you and no God can help you. It is you that have the will and the power to complete that. As I said earlier, half done is not complete. You have to finish your laundry, wash all your dirty clothes. Especially you that are starting waking up now. How do you start waking up? When you start questioning everything they taught you from childhood, everything they taught you in religion, everything they taught you in school. You begin to question them. That is good. They complete it until you wake up completely and stay woke. Then you know you have come to the knowledge of factual truth. You have freedom now. You are free to speak your mind. You are free to speak the truth without fear or favor. It doesn't matter who love you or hate you. It doesn't matter who accept you or reject you. All matters is you started it and you completed it. You started that research. Keep research and keep going on until you reach to the end. Don't give up halfway. Don't give up halfway. Complete it by getting all the answers to your questions. Don't believe any or don't listen to anyone that tell you you must not know everything now, or you don't have to worry. No, you don't have to worry about it, but you have to know. Not you will know later. Not you will know after life. Not you will know after death. Not you will know one day. Not you will know someday. Sunday is indefinite. It's not a date. There's no day of the week called Sunday. There's no day of the week called any day. There's no, you have to have a date when you say that thing will be completed, if you really want to get it completed. So you don't procrastinate and say, okay, maybe I may finish it or I may not. Especially when it comes to seeking knowledge, acquiring knowledge, you have begun that good work. It is good work for you to begin to question everything, begin to doubt everything they taught you. They tell you if you doubt, you will not receive. It's a lie. Whether you doubt or not, you will never receive anything until you work for it or you beg for it or you stole it. But you telling me you believe something, you don't have any doubt and you receive it, it's a lie. Try it. Try. Is there anything you pray to God and you don't have any doubt and you have received that? No, nothing. It can never happen because it's a lie. It's make believe. When you pray, you are pretending. You are pretending that there is God. You are pretending that that God hears you, and you are pretending and they tell you believe you have received, you will receive. Nonsense. You have to work for it. Wash all your dirty clothes and stay clean. Question everything. Wake up and stay woke. That is all that matters. Not the crap they are telling you. You're having confidence in something that does not exist, something you cannot prove, something you have not seen, just because it's written in a religious book, just because somebody say he's a man of God or she's a woman of God and say that, that is nonsense. Those people that preach faith live by sight. There's nobody that preach faith that live by faith. So they don't preach by what they know. They don't practice what they preach. If they practice what they preach, they will not be buying all these things that are buying with money, because their God can supply all their needs without them buying them. They won't be having other businesses that are doing that, giving them money, as Suleiman said, also all of them say that. Some of them invest in a stock, making money. You think it's praying like you? You pray, you join them in praying and fasting. They pray, finish. While they are praying, money is going into their account, but nothing is going into your own account. Then the little one you have, they collect in the name you are giving it to God. Or you have some bills you are paying. You are the one that started that bills. Why is your bills driving you crazy? I'd rather live in a hole than live in a palace where I cannot pay my house rent, where I am struggling, working like no, there's no life tomorrow to pay my bills there. No. You are the one that started that bill. You are the one that began that bill. You have the power to cut it. You have the power to end it. What is that that is bothering you? What is that that is driving your life crazy? As young as you are, you have gray hair all over your head. He says it's not hereditary. It's out of suffering. You overthink. You're overthinking. You are worried. And a lot of them worrying you. Oh, I have not married. I don't have a child. If you have a child, I don't have a male child. I don't have this. My mates are building this. My dad doing all that. That's nonsense. Don't compare yourself with them and don't compete with them. Live your life. You don't know their problem. Whatever you began, you have the power to end it, good or bad. You began that good thing, complete it. And you began that bad thing, end it. Stop doing bad and begin to do good. Do good to all men, do good to yourself. That is humanity. That is humanity. That's how you live as human being. Not doing bad thing against anyone. The reason why you were doing all those bad things is because you were religious. Had it been you live like humans, see the newborn babies, they don't say this one is white, this one is black. They don't care. They just play together because that is how humans are supposed to live until religion comes in. Then religion brings division. Religion brings hatred. Religion brings trouble. And you see everybody divided. You see bad things happening everywhere in the world. You say, no, it's Satan. It's God. Quit Satan. When you are not living as human being, you are living wrongly. You are living contrary to the nature. The nature is this: we live together as brothers and sisters. No hierarchy, no kings and subjects. All of us are kings. All of us are queens. All of us are, if we are subject, all of us are subject. But it's religion, from the minds of men who decided to live against nature. That's how it come about. And people are suffering till today. Despite all the name of God, all the name of Jesus, all the religions in the world, there is no peace. You keep having trouble everywhere. Yet people believe, they have that confidence. Yeah, God, we do this. One day, God, there's no any day. One day is not a date. It's not a day. So you're supposed to know that you are the one that began that thing. You have to finish it. You can do that. And I trust you. Okay? Do it and have fun. Peace.